Next on Dateline, there was an innocent, happy apple that one day was found dead. Now the question is, who killed this poor innocent apple? Was it the sunscreen can that was sweet but yet had a dark side? Was it the small but yet mysterious eraser that really no one knows anything about? Or was it the useless rock that really only people keep around because it's pretty? Was it the transparent plastic cup, who is the sole reason for causing global warming and really couldn't deal with the guilt of it all? Or lastly, was it the jealous yellow apple that really will never be as good as his brother because he won't be as tasty as the red apple? It all happened one mysterious night when the red apple was walking. Everything was going fine until something happened. The apple was murdered in cold blood. When the detectives found him, his body was covered with his own blood. But when investigators got to the crime scene, they found that someone left their own blood. The apple had put up a fight, and there was footmarks containing someone else's blood. So the crime scene investigators, with their high technology, were able to take it back to their secret lab where they could use restriction enzymes to see who the real suspect was. The biotechnology lab is extremely hidden, and we were not allowed to bring our cameras inside. I guess we just had to wait to find out. Once the scientists were able to draw the DNA from the crime scene investigation, they had all the suspects rounded up, and it was their turn. So we collected their DNA and it was put into a test. Interesting. Since we weren't able to bring our cameras into the science lab, we do not have actual footage. But we can tell you how this process works. The scientists use something called restriction enzymes. Each DNA strand has a certain code of nucleotides. What restrictions enzymes do is they split when they see certain enzymes. This allows the scientists to compare the results to others, like subjects, in a crime scene investigation. So when the scientists see similar cuts to the DNA strands, they will know who did the murder. So let's look at the results. We don't have an official picture, but this is what the scientists provided us with. Now, you make the decision. So back to our beginning question. Who killed the innocent apple? With 5 subjects, it may be hard to tell. I know the answer sure did shock me. But when our results came back, it was a bit of a surprise. Unexpectedly, it was the jealous yellow apple brother who killed his own family member. He was subject 4 in this test and they matched perfectly thanks to restriction enzymes it solved the case. Well, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, Dateline.